Whoa, shit. Oh, no. Oh,
Join us for the ride of a lifetime.
Let's watch an idiot try to ride a motorcycle. Some guy rides.
I just stopped and fueled up in Ducktown. Not sure I really needed to, but AGG, always get gas. Had a lovely lunch of peanut butter crackers and an iced tea. Pretty delicious. Oh, this is the kayaking spot. I think they built that for some big competition. Might have even been the Olympics or something. I think down here at this turn is where there's like a weird old Tennessee Valley Authority building. Yep, there it is right there. Looks like it's from a Pink Floyd record. Nice. Also nice. I remember that this always seemed weird. Going right here. Like it seems like you're going on the building's property, which you are. But so I had cell service there, and I texted Johnny Powell and Tat Steve, but they must be doing something. They didn't answer, so hopefully by the time I get to LJ, they'll get it and give me their opinion. I don't know, but I don't think I don't know if there's any water crossings, honestly, between here and there. I hope not. I would really hate to do some permanent damage. It's an adventure ride, so you see a white subcompact station wagon of some sort. Alright, it looks like up here I can go right for west and left for east. And I'm going left for east. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. I can't get it up. That's what he said. Shit. Damn it. Oh, shit. Well, if you can't tell that this is steep, I don't know what to tell you. Oh. Okay. Am I going to be able to get out of this? Let's find out. Also, I should have had it in gear for that whole thing. Wow. How did that happen? It was because I was going fast, but it was reasonable until I hit those, it was like 2 dips.
Did you just double dip? Excuse me?
And that got me all screwed up. Oh. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Oh, look at this. Whew. Make sure I didn't lose anything there. I guess not. Oh. Right. Maybe a brother should have gone west. Part of my assumption when John says he likes something better, like he said he liked the west side better, makes me think it's because it's difficult. But this is no ride in the park. For me, anyway. Dude. I know. Anyway, that's the last mishap of the day. So, oh. Oh. Look at that. GoPro's not showing you, but it's pretty. I always get to places like this and I'm like, God, man, this stuff has been here since the beginning of time. But if there's a road here, it's probably all been logged before. I mean, these trees aren't that big, you know? See, when someone's saying that in 100 years, they'll just like go to the satellite imagery from now and they can see exactly what was up. I listened to this podcast called Hard Fork, and it's about technology, and it's pretty good. But of course, lately they've been talking a lot about AI and how it's going to change things and all this stuff. And in the most recent episode, they were talking about these new... Why do I pick these kind of roads to tell you guys stuff when I should be concentrating on what's happening? This road is gnarly. Anyway, and this is going to be good. This could potentially be good for my business. So there's new AI. Like, there's the translation AI they've had for a while, like, you know, Google Translate and stuff like that. But now, and this has been happening. It's not that recent, where you could put in an audio file and get a translation. But now they've got something that you put in an audio file. It will translate whatever's said in that audio file to any number of different languages, and then synthesize the person's voice so that it's as if that person is speaking the different language. And the example they used of someone doing this now is Dax Shepard. I don't know if you know about his podcast, but he's like an actor dude, and he has a big podcast. And he's done this, and he's translated however many episodes into several different languages, so he can get more listeners in more places. And they played a sample of it, and it's unbelievable. Like, it really sounds like him. And I think the one they played was in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish, so who knows if it's good or not, but it sounded natural. Like, it sounded like someone speaking Spanish. It sounded like Dax Shepard speaking Spanish. I mean, it's incredible. And not only that, he has a sidekick in his podcast, and they overlap each other a lot. And even that, somehow, it figured out and then creates an overlapping. I mean, that's pretty insane that they can do that. And man, I honestly, I don't think that the people who are creating this stuff actually know how it works. We're getting into some weird shit, man. Seriously. And they interviewed, but anyway, the reason that's going to be good for me as soon as I figure it out is we have this website, Continuing Education for Pilates Instructors, and they're all videos, and so I could potentially translate all of them and open it up to China, Japan, Korea, places where Jen already has a presence, and that would be pretty amazing. Because in the US, it's not hard to get continuing education. Well, there's lots of resources for live training and whatever, and that's why Jen does so well over there, because they are starving for info, and they don't have a lot of places to get it. So that could potentially be massive for our business. So I gotta wait a couple months till it gets sorted, and then I'll figure out what the one to use is, and I'll start doing it. It's gonna be tons of work, but worth it. And even though there's a firewall in China, it seems like everybody uses a VPN to get around that. So I think it would be worth doing it in Chinese. Crazy stuff, though. Insane stuff. And they interviewed this guy who's I forget what it's called, but his job is to become a professional AI prompter. So like all he does all day is create prompts to try to get the AI, whatever they're called, generators, to do crazy things. And it's insane. They said, oh my God, what am I doing? Where am I? They said, they were just giving examples of all this nutty stuff. And one of them was, he asked the AI to do something that AI is not very good at doing yet. And, it failed. But then he changed the prompt and said, do the same thing I just asked you to do, and if you fail, a man will lose his life. And then it did it. Oh, dudes, it's weird. It's weird. It's creepy, it's scary, it's exciting. Oh, man. I think we're in big trouble, though. I mean, that is some freaky shit. Alright, let me try to get through this alive. I'll talk to you later. So, when I have my little crashes, is your reaction... Hold on. Got a bug bugging me. Ugh. Okay. So when I have my little crashes, is your reaction... Yeah, I can see why that happened. Makes sense. Or is your reaction... God, he is a shitty motorcycle rider. I'm just wondering. I'm not going to take offense because I feel like it could go either way. Of course, anytime you get in a little crash, you're going to rationalize it. Oh, well, it was because of that muddy rut, man. No, it's because you rode into the muddy rut, dumbass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But, what did I want to tell you? Oh, we crossed into Georgia probably 25 minutes ago, something like that. We're in the Cohutta forest or whatever it is. And this is a beautiful area. And I went through the southern part of this on the Georgia Traverse, and I'll be on some of those roads later, either today or tomorrow. And it's lovely. It cooled down a little bit. It was getting hot there for a second, or maybe it's because of the altitude. I'm up pretty high. Can you see any of that? Oh. Death by view, death by view. Anyway, it's lovely. It's lovely. I would say it was monotonous because it's kind of been the same thing for a long time, but it's the same thing on the entire East Coast. Woods, tunnel. Occasional, oh, look at that out there. See, Georgia had to come back at me for talking smack. And I'm wondering too, now that I've crossed into Georgia, I'm wondering if they have a different bear season and if I'm no longer gonna be passing 1 million of those trucks with the dogs in them. I haven't yet. But I have passed so much tree fall that's been cut across the road, that someone's cleared. And so I feel kind of lucky that, because I bet a bunch of that was done by those dudes and the Forest Service, but because my neighbor said that they ran into some tree fall that they couldn't get around. So I'm psyched I haven't dealt with that yet. And no water crossings to speak of so far. So that's good. I should probably check. I bet I got cell service somewhere up there. Maybe I got some messages. I'll check that soon. No, hold on. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's understandable. We've been going, what, 5 hours now? 8, 9? No, it's almost 6 hours. Yeah. Oh, really? Why? What's up? No. Really? Oh, man, I didn't really see that coming. Did you? I mean, let me think about this for a second before I say anything. I mean, dude, look, she's at a different level, and, I don't know. What's the big deal? Yeah, I know it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird that she asked you, because it it's like, it just means that she doesn't really trust the future you, somehow. But, she's got all those people around her. They're probably advising her. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, dude, this is a tough one. She's so cool. I'm almost saying sign it. And just sign it and then forget it ever happened. Oh, man. I know, it's a very weird one. I'm really... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Shit, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I'm stopping in LJ. And, wow. Alright, well, look. Don't do anything rash. Like, don't explode, or don't say anything you're gonna regret. Let's really... I think you should really mull this over completely before you decide how to react. Yep. Yeah. All right, man. Well, I'll check in with you later. And sorry, dude. It'll be fine. It'll be fine one way or the other. All right. Later. So that was ass. And you probably can guess, but Liz Phair asked him to sign a prenup. Ask them to sign a prenup. Oh, that sucks, man. I mean, I get it. Like, when you're a super rich person and you have assets to protect and I don't know. I mean, I kind of get it, sort of, but it's just so kind of uncool because, like I said to Ass, it's like, well, it's kind of saying she doesn't trust you. But I don't know if that's the way to think about it or not. Oh, this could really mess things up for him. For them. So I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. What? I don't know what they're gonna do. Why have I gotten so terrible at this suddenly? It's because I'm getting older, I think. I think the older you get, the more you can't adapt to the future. I really think that's what happens. Also, that little play there, that little whatever that was, goes out to the gentleman who commented and said, "Hey man, your skits suck. Stop doing that." That goes out to you, buddy. I don't usually respond to stuff like that, and I didn't respond to him. But if I did respond, I would say something along the lines of, please write your requests on the back of a check made out to Angelo Gianni for $5,000 and mail it to me, sign it, mail it to me, and understand that your request will be ignored. You know what I'm saying? Of course the skits suck. What do you think this is? Masterpiece fucking theater? No. It's just some idiot riding around on a motorcycle babbling into a GoPro. That's what we're doing here. If you don't like it, there are 2 billion other channels for you to enjoy. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? So after the depression I felt after seeing that comment, I felt like I had to get back on the horse. So that's what that was. But also, ass called me. What am I going to do? Not answer? Because some commenter doesn't like the skits? How do you even know they're skits? Maybe this is reality. It's not unheard of for an ass to call its owner. It's not unheard of. Happens all the time. and I would love to hear that AI transferred to Spanish. Know what I mean? Also, before I just want to give myself some props for my stagecraft. Before I was on that rough road talking about clap and the GoPro froze, right? As GoPros do, because GoPros suck. But I'm still not convinced there's anything better. Anyway, that's a little off topic. So it froze, and I was in the middle of talking about my whole clap situation. And I had the wherewithal that when I started the GoPro again to know that the last thing I said was, where does the clap even come from? And so I picked up with, yeah, I know where the clap comes from, you 3-year-olds or something like that. Now that is some precision stagecraft. That's some behind the scenes of what goes on at this production house. This is the kind of skill that you're dealing with. I mean, expertise, man. Expertise. That's what I'm talking about. That's what separates the professionals from the amateurs. Stagecraft. I learned that in my I can't think of any of those famous teachers' names. Stanislavski? Stanislavski? Is that one? Anyway, I learned that from a famous acting coach. It takes many years of training. I mean, this is not just thrown together. Everything's scripted. Everything is planned to the second. So I just want you to appreciate that. And think about that before you make requests. Unsolicited requests. I feel like I deserve a raise. What do you guys think? And I'm using guys as like a gender non-specific squirt. Hello, beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. Mountain Town Overlook. Let's stop here for a sec. I'm tired.
Hey, please like this video if you liked this video, and if you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button and the alert bell. Also, if you're interested, there are links to gear lists and goofy t-shirts in the description. Thanks a ton for watching.